LPs? Do you like 7-inch or 12-inch? Men? You like holes and grooves?
Grant Diabin,
Doug Fields,
and Loudmouth Paul Pease, all we talk about vinyl, and the love of it, and the love of music, right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you cannot have enough. Now, let's see, Doug, tell a little bit about yourself.
I've worked in radio for years, broadcasting. Currently have the Night Owl radio show, specifically 50s, early 60s, rock and roll, rhythm and blues, doo-wop, rockabilly, things of this nature.
I am a musician. I play music, and I've been a music enthusiast my whole life. I grew up in a musical environment. My dad plays music, and I grew up going to music festivals, and just it's what I love to do. It's what I like to talk about, so that's why I'm here.
And I'm a former disc jockey in Chicago and Northwest Illinois, and also host of the YouTube channel Psycho's Platters, which has been going on for almost 2 years now. So we all pretty much know each other.
I met Paul. I work at Vintage Stock in Rogers, and I'm in charge of the music sales there, selling the records and selling the CDs. And I met Paul, came in and was checking out my records over there. Got to talking to him. Quickly saw that he had an extensive knowledge of music and wanted to learn as much as I could from him. So we became pretty good friends with him just coming into the store, and then eventually through Paul I met Doug. And also saw that he had a pretty extensive music knowledge, and just thought it'd be fun to hang out with him, and now we're doing this talk show thing.
And originally, where Paul and I met was I had a record exhibit at one of the local libraries called The History of Rock and Roll. Various records, articles, things like this. And so at the library one day, he was looking at it, and we had not yet met. I walked up to Paul and I said, "Well, what do you think?" He told me, and so we became introduced, and we've been good friends ever since.
You gotta latch on to fellow music enthusiasts, for sure, and vinyl enthusiasts especially. But I mean, that's something else you say in the history of rock and roll. That's something else that we definitely are going to talk about, is the history behind, records, and not just the music, but the history behind the industry and the companies that put out these records and everything to do with that. So
That's right, because pretty much every how should I say this? All the ones that are out there now or in the last 10 years, okay, out in the public's eye, have all been indebted to the generation before that, which the generation before that, with the generation before that. And a lot of these young people, and what I mean by young people in this case, it can be 30 and under, I think, in my opinion, that they don't really know a lot of the basis of this stuff.
It's being lost. I mean, it's being forgotten almost.
Exactly. Or how about this one? Have you ever gone off and you're listening to a newer band or something like that, and I know I'm a geek like this. It's most of the time when I'm in the car and I'm driving along, and I'll hear this and I'll be like, dang it, I've heard this before. And sure enough, they will take pieces of other old stuff music, and they don't bother to mention it, and they'll stick it in there. I mean, rap, of course, early rap was one of the examples of that one. So, I mean, that's some things that they need to know about, is where this history all came from. So, guys, I mean, already right off the bat, we've been conversing like this, and we never get, we never run out of things. And that's going to be the idea for you guys out there. I mean, you all are music lovers out there like we are. Talk amongst yourselves. This is something cool. Start your own channels too, like we're doing. Spread the love, people. Spread the loves.
Hoping our passion can fuel their passion, fuel other people's passion for music.
So roughly in about a week or two, we're going to do our very first episode, christen this baby real nice. So until then, this has been
Grant Diablo.
Doug Fields.
Paul Pease. Rock on. See you next episode.